Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs, no matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
You gotta put your brick in, man, if you really believe in Christ.
Hey, shout out my brother Karab, man. Listen, man, may the Lord allow you to rise again, brother. And we gonna see you in the clouds. Brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick. We steady fishing, bridge dipping, sliding through the city, about to hit the district. We on a mission, complete the mission. Cause all you is right, 16th the mission. Holding down tradition, hell-like conditions. To serve the Lord people, they need a physician. Fuck the opposition, they lie like politicians. Cause all it took was bread and a few fishes. Serve the Lord intentions, shut out the fourth dimension. I just pray you look it down, we need an exemption. Pardon my disposition, follow my intuition. Cause they lack vision, them niggas staunch Christian. Brick by brick, yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick.
We gon' build this brick by brick like we Craig. Put my faith in the world, let me for dead. Don't go to war with cowards, most these niggas scared. Captain Quam said they'll force a crown on these niggas' head. You ain't gotta book a flight to check your spirit. This kingdom full of witchcraft, smoke in the mirrors. The oppressor, the devil, you see red. We can build our cities up again without white interference. That's the kingdom of heaven. They don't want us to unite because they see it's a weapon. They make this country great off of greed and deception. Nigga, I can't be convinced it's people evil as ever, so we can't be like them. Relax and fall back, we got it from here. Look at us, we done made the impossible real. We ain't pigs, wolves can't tear this down. Fuck the hand-me-downs, we gon' build a kingdom of brick by brick.
Brick by brick, yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah. We gon' build this house.
Let me tell you something slick. Life is like a bitch. Bet hold on, fucking listen. Yeah, she always on your dick. I'ma focus on the script, but I gotta pay the rent. White people dying cause they hogging all the fin. Nigga, I was heaven sent, drinking water out of Flint. I could tell a honky dog they honk me like a sin. I'm behind a living tent with a dark skin vernacular. Bitch, I'd rather die for the truth like I'm Dracula. Lord, Allah, she pit me, sure they get me to the rapture. I'm a dreamer, mama, she the mistress, I'm the bachelor. Old school, no bastard. What you do this for? Enslave you crackers. Every preacher, every pastor won't see smooth faster. They ultimately actors, but bitch, I'm living proof. It's the truth, it's a tragedy once I get in the booth. They told me take my shot, so I'ma shoot. I'm hopping out the coupe, John, Matthew, Mark, and Luke.
Brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah, we gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah, we gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah, we gon' build this house brick by brick, brick by brick. Yeah, we gon' build this house brick by brick.
Take a ride, take a ride.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Take a ride in this spaceship. Watch me slide in the glide, there's a ride on the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Watch me ride in the spaceship.
Yeah.
Watch me slide as a glide, as a ride in the spaceship.
You peep the ledger, nothing ever fresher. Find me dipping old school, candid paint is pressure. I do it to the letter, little baby sweet as nectar. With the flavor that's tailor-made from the ancestors. And baby, it's whatever, I'm moving in the stellar. I thank the Lord cause real niggas, we gon' live forever. I'm on a different level, I mean a different level. It's something special how we slide in the holy vessel. And yeah, it's presidential, no this is not a rental. We came a long way from broken oats and porcelain. No need for incidentals, the Lord provided simple. So I was told to buy a sword, so I keep a pistol. And you can get your issue. This ain't no tough talk. I make it clear, baby. I walk it how I talk. And yeah, Kwame been the boss as I'm dipped in the sauce while I ride in the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Take a ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide in the glide, there's a ride on the spaceship.
Shorty, I wanna ride. Shorty, I wanna ride.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Watch me ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide as a glide, as a ride in the spaceship.
Window down, so you know it's me. Knocking pictures off the wall when I swing down on any street. Fifth wheel showing naked ass, chrome gal parked on that wet paint. Boy, that's a super freak. It's the Tejano Poppy, can't clock me. Hater blockers on designer label, say Versace. Rolls out of Compton's Daniel sons to Miyagi. I be on my player shit, one West, they be hating, yeah. Trying to throw salt in the game, but ain't no sweating it. I be on my grind, if it's mine, yeah, I'm taking it. Vibe so authentic when she with you, yeah, she faking it. I'ma bump her down and move around and make space for it. So boomerang as I slide in, do my thing. Water tie, Saturday, boy, I'm speaking booty time. Sidestepping out scallywags, cause that cootie time. Tricks is for kids in my name, ain't David Blaine. I'm a moonwalk like Michael, stop playing shorty, cause these other niggas just remain. Ow.
I wanna ride, I wanna ride, yeah. Take a ride in the spaceship. Watch me slide in the glide, there's a ride on the spaceship.
Yeah, keep going. We good. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
only 99 cents.
Yo. There's pressure that comes with the block. You could end up inside of a box when you get your knob buzzed by an op after getting set up by a thought. Opportunity, it doesn't knock. No, that sound right there be the cops. Yep. And all of that stress that we talking still beats punching the clock. You think I want to sweep your floor from 8 to 4? Fuck, I want to take your orders for when your favorite star got an Audemars that's worth more than mama's car. Type of shit make you want to say fuck the law. When your rent's due and your piss poor, nigga, we don't even own our own corner store. So quarter waters cost a quarter more, huh? Wanna be an entrepreneur? We want sign checks. We want work for ourselves. We want own the nets. You're too much of a threat when you're on your own assets. So the only thing they show us is how to be an outlet. So we won't connect. They say hi like hola. Listen to Hova. Whip up a Rover. Been watching Power. Tommy and Ghost, bruh. So I need some powder. Fish scale and soda for 99 cents.
Hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah. You see, the money is a motive. Repeat my history, crack cocaine is like the motif. It's plain and simple, way back then my mother hustled. It's in my blood, so I feel like it's time to grind, just like the times when niggas died. Hold up, back then was the bad days, motherfuckers push mad weight. I was a crack baby, tell me nothing about my mother and the struggle. See, I love it in this fucking trying to smoke what she hustle. Selling everything in the house, goddamn. She ain't give a damn about the spouse, goddamn. So my oldest brother had to man up, had to take care of us in the piece with 4 kids. And one on the way with no clip, no food in the fridge, on some post shit. Got food stamps from the neighbors. Tired work, ain't ask no favors. Late night, he was shot bodegas. Over bread is a me some mayo. Kool-Aid had about 4 flavors. And when I went to cash out, Aki lashed out. Told him he'd take food stamps. $15 for that kid. Fuck all that shit. Then the young nigga noticed that he could be the coldest. Take back what they owed us. Whole world on the shoulders. No food in the kitchen but the stove work. $10 in the sack and he pointed to the back. Say, let me get that soda. 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah.
So let me get this shit straight. So I gotta go take out loans to go to school, to get a job, just to pay for the loans I took out in the first place? I'm looking at this arm and hammer like I should have a hammer in my arm right goddamn now. Shit ain't make no sense. Lord, make it make sense. Goddamn.
Baking soda's only 99 cents. Hey, it's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Only 99. Hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah. Baking soda's only 99 cents.
ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hockin' gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess see what my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the standing tail. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pot. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess see what my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I did. See a man reach out to God before he died? Yes, I did.
I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for less. Hope my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah. I was thuggin' with Lucky, that nigga left me for dead. Endure to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ass need to stop and ask you to drop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. You know, like we all come together. You know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, your baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see the rhythm in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
Take your creativity to the next level on Mac and iPad with Apple Creator Studio. Get Apple's best creative apps for film, music, design, and productivity all in one low-price subscription with your first month free. Visit apple.co/Creator Studio to learn more.
As a dentist and a mother, I have to be one step ahead of my kids to protect them. That's why my kids use Pronamel Kids. Pronamel Kids provides 2 times stronger enamel defense and 24-hour cavity protection that their precious enamel needs. Pronamel Kids.
You gotta put your brick in, man. If you really believe in Christ.
Hey, shout out my brother Karab, man. Listen, man, may the Lord light you rise again, brother. But we gonna see you in the clouds. Brick by brick.
Where you at, fellas? Where you at, fellas? Woo! Filming.
Hey, how you doing? Look, fellas, that's our boy.
I dig you, man. That's what I'm talking about. What's poppin'?
How they get everything so shiny? They got a valet towel boy in here.
Like them shoes, Red.
Oh, yeah. They passed the niggas some new shoes out up in heaven.
Shit, it's all about the blue light, boy. Keep that blue light going.
Blue light?
It's the purest light in the spectrum. Oh, yeah, it's all around you.
Can you get this stuff off?
No, boy. It's the blue light. All the great ones got it.
Oh.
People would kill to get the blue light, you big dummy.
Great ones, huh? You know, God gave you extra light to shine during these dark times. You made it through the blues. That's why they call it blue light.
Yeah. About that time, right? Man, I've been waiting for me for a minute. Let's take it back. It's Quan.
Yeah. Came to give you niggas a little perspective and some direction. You feel me? Check. Look, yeah, I was sitting back, yeah, really contemplating. Looking at my life, I could see death was waiting. In the lane of snares, falling for all the traps. 09 of January, let me take you back. Yeah, I was down with Satan before I found the Lord. Not for who a nigga was, but just a better plug. You know the better placement with all the temptation. You know the fast cars, bitches, and paper chasing. A nigga life was reckless, a real crash dummy. No thought for tomorrow. Man, the Lord is funny. Now I reflect from what he took from me, so I understand the second chance, and I'm thankful he looking out for me. Yeah, I'm just really trying to show you niggas right from wrong, right from wrong. So I give you niggas the truth and not deliver songs. I'm just really trying to show you niggas right from wrong, right from wrong. So I give you niggas the truth and not deliver songs. A California baby, but one West made me. Should've been neighborhood, but the gangster raised me. This world tried to play me. I thank the Lord for truth, cause nowadays these niggas faker than a Drewski suit. About time we regroup. What happened to perspective? You niggas lost in the sauce without a sense of direction. You lacking urgency, man, purpose be the key. But everything you do is to blow up commercially? That nigga use a hoe. Man, it's time you niggas wake up, man. Stop playing, man, with the Lord, man. Stop playing with your life, man, before you don't get it right. I'm just really trying to show you niggas right from wrong, right from wrong. So I give you niggas truth and not deliver songs.
I read Profit First, loved the book. I switched to Relay. It's so easy and seamless, and you don't have to worry about anything getting lost.
One West.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Clap it up for class. We are the ISUPK, the Black School of ISUPK. Since 1969, we have been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that you are the true Israelites according to biblical prophecy, history, and archaeology. All right, and here, Friday night, every Friday night that the Most High blesses us with, we are right here in 3353 Glenwood Road, teaching our people their heritage, giving you back the culture that was beat, robbed, and raped out of your people, right? This Lashawan Kodash, this holy tongue, is what was robbed from our people, and this is the perfect language that the Most High is restoring unto his people to this day, okay? We start the class the same way every day. Every Friday, you know what I mean? I start it the same way every Friday. We got to get slant. Fix that slant. Slant. What you do is you pull it out like that, and then boom, flatten it out a little bit. You feel me? Hair. Yeah, that should be him right there. Yep, that look like him. Oh yeah, that's us. Okay, so for sure. Every time we start the Lashwan Kodash, every time I start the Lashwan Kodash, I start in the same place with the alphabet. This is the root of the language. This is the beginning of the language. This is where all the magic happens. And then we build on from there. All right. Anytime you're learning a new language in any language, you always start with the alphabet. That's always the first place to start if you're getting taught the language formally. Most of the times we learn the language immersively. That's what we learn here in the ISUPK. You are immersed in the Hebrew once you come through those doors. All right? You will hear very commonly used phrases like Thawada, Salakia, Ayandabar, Baba Kasha, Awan, Khan, La'a, Akwath. Like it's so many different terms that you're just going to hear all the time. Okay? And that's you being immersed in the language and learning it that way. And then we give you the rudiments of the language, right? The actual foundation, okay? And that's right here. And in the Hebrew, you see we have two scripts written here. We have the ancient and we have the Assyrian, okay? As always, the ancient is normally found on your archaeological finds, like your Chief Joseph's tablet, Las Lunas stone, the Moabite stone, all of those things, you'll find this version of the script. And more like of the common writings, like in your scriptures and things like that, are more commonly found in the Assyrian adaptation, okay? In the Assyrian adaptation. So in my classes, I tend to like to lean on the Assyrian because that's the more practical version of the language. However, I have a huge spot in my heart for the original. I prefer the original myself. That's a personal preference. But in terms of practicality, it's good to be familiar with the Assyrian. So when you come on Sabbath, when you come on High Holy Days, right here on 3353 Glenwood Road, you'll hear us reading the scriptures in Hebrew. And that Hebrew that we're reading is actually the Assyrian. Okay, so that's why I like to keep it in terms of, that's why I like to teach it as the more dominant version, because you see it, but the original is always the best, man. It's like, come on, man. It's you know, you're gonna get your RC Cola, your Sam's Club, your Members Choice, you know what I mean, the knockoff, but it's commonly found. You go anywhere, you gonna see that, but at home, boy, you get that Coca-Cola, you get that original. That's what this is. This is the original, all right? No chaser, uncut, not stepped on. That is the original Hebrew. Now, if you see these red lines are breaking up the phrases, because the best way to learn, to apply something to memory, the best way to apply something to memory is by having some sort of rhythm or tune to it. We memorize things better when it's put to song or music. Okay, so we, being the salt of the earth, put a little flavor on it. The water, every time I say this, the water, big shout out to Officer Mawa Ceasy. That's who we get it from, man. He always give shout outs to the men above us, because they're gonna teach you that things that work for them gonna work for you, and so on and so forth. So here, the first phrase, it goes as such. Abba Gada Hawaza. That's the first phrase. The next phrase is, excuse me, slightly. Kataya Kalamana Sa'aipa Tazakwa Rashata. So from the top, it's Abagada Hawaza Kataya Kalamana Sa'aipa Tazakwa Rashata. So you don't even have to know the alphabet to be able to repeat it. We got 5-year-olds repeating it, man. Like, they're able to say this because of this little tune, right? It's quite impressive. You see the kids coming up there. Abagada Hawaza Kataya Kalamana Sa'aipa Tazakwa Rashata. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. They hit it every time flawlessly. We getting back. This is that new covenant that we were taught that was coming up, man. We in it. And it's beautiful seeing these kids be raised up in this new covenant under Christ himself. Right? So, speaking of under Christ, we're going to teach you the Hebrew family structure. Okay, so where we're going to start is from the top. Do this. It is supposed to be a little tricky, this one. I'm going to put it in English. Start. Is with Abanawa. Abanawa is where we're starting. Because Abanawa is our Father, which art in heaven. And his name would be Yahweh. Yahweh. His name would be Yahweh. That is our Father. He's the top of the line. And we can see this in, let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians, and we'll go to chapter 11 and start at verse 3. Get mine. Okay. This is the Apostle Paul speaking to the church at Corinth, saying, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. That is our Father, that is Abanawa, that is Yahweh. Father, Yahweh, is the top of the top. That is our creator, which all life stems, is from him. Then we go to the chiefest, or the first of his creation. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this now. Abanawa, which means our Father. And actually, I'm gonna put it in the, yeah, I like it in the ancient. Yeah. 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 Yahweh. 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 It says Yahweh. Next, we have his son, the first begotten. Yahweh Shai. They put the AI at the end. Stop. Just the I. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. The world ignorantly calls Christ. Or, well, I'm going to put Jesus because that's actually transliterates to. Jesus, Isos, Jesus, Joshua, 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 Jesus, Joshua, Joshua being the transliteration from the Hebrew to English, Jesus being the transliteration Jesus from Hebrew to Greek, then Greek to English. So just a transliteration of the name, the same name. Then in the ancient, Yahweh.
So like,
what you got?
How you call it? We both look at that and say, "Ooh, we," and then
The ooh wee.
this is how we remember.
However you need to remember. Whatever works for you. Both I for you. Both Yahweh Shai. And it's funny because I always remember it from there.
Oh,
Yeah. That's where That's what I always like visually. I can see it. It's visually I can see it. How it's right, but it doesn't have bumpers and brakes. Yeah, how well shot. Yeah, how well shot. Okay. Now we getting into the nitty gritty. Because once you have at the top, you got God. Right? God. Yahweh. Then you get then you get Jesus / Joshua, which is Yahweh. Then, and this is all pursuant to 1 Corinthians 11:3. Then you have and actually how I'm gonna write it. I always come up with these problems as I'm doing it. Let me see. Somebody, bear with me. Somebody, bear with me. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Then you have the husband. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The husband / father. Right? Husband / father / what did you say? Right? Right. And okay. Husband would be Ayash. Ayash. Father. And yeah, I'm gonna put it in the English. So, and get to color. Happy home. Ayash. 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 Clear out there. Ayash. Ayash. Father. Stop that. Would be ba, aba, aba, and man would be, you know what man is? You do. No. Yeah, Adam. Adam. Yes, that would be man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You with it?
So like some is that that's why he was called Adam, because he but they phrase it as the first man.
First man Adam and the last man
All right.
Adam means man.
It's like the new trooper Adam.
No, it's I ain't Christ, man. Right. Yep. So it could be, you know, anytime the male usually extends to the plural, the general plural, just like ban, the son, just like ban also means children, the general plural.
Right.
Adam means man, and Adam can also mean mankind, the plural. That would be that. I think that is Adam. I think that is that'd be men, Adam. And let me verify that. Let me verify this. I believe that's what Ha Adama. Well, no. I think what I would do to confirm that is find maybe 300 men. Because that's in let me try 10 men. That sounds like something you see. All right, and judges, here we go. 10,000. And see here it uses Ayash. Mm-hmm. Husband which could also mean man. Yeah. Man, male, in contrast to female, mankind, servant, Ayash.
It's like it. You know, women who are married, even in a relationship, whatever, they say this is my man.
Mm-hmm.
So say my husband.
That's my husband. Same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Big facts. Yep. Champion, great man, mankind, human being, person. Yeah. Husband. Definitely on here. It's used as husband 69 times, and the Bible is used as one. The one that came before me, that would be Ayash, the man that stood before me, that type of thing. The one I heard in the distance, him. that's what that would be. The same thing. Mm. Yeah, Annie. That's cool. So yeah, so that would be man. Then we would get wife. Wife, mother, woman. Okay. And wife there got too many markers. Wife there would be Asha. Is mother, is father. So, and actually, let me put this in. Asha. Asha. Then next, you would have mother, and instead of Abba, what do you think it'll be? Yeah. Good guess. Good guess. Good guess. It would be Ama. 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 Yeah. And I'm only getting the same thing for women. Yep. Same thing. Same thing. Just like husband and man can be the same word. Wife and woman is the same. Asha. Asha. You know, I actually considered that as a name for my rib. So, Asha. But I said no. I said no. My sister name is Aisha. I was like, too close. Aisha. Too close. Too close, man. Nah, we had to dead that. Nah, we had to go a different direction on that one too. Hard left. Not dealing with that. All right. So noticing the hierarchy, there's certain aspects that we may overlook in this hierarchy. Because within this system, we have love that goes down, and then we have love that goes up. And we all know what love is according to the Bible. Actually, let's get that. We're going to go to the book of 1 John. To give an illustration of what love is. Okay? It says in the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3, it says, "For this is the love of God." So this is what it looks like when love goes up. Right? So we're going to use, to define this one, we're going to say 1 John, because we can also see in, I believe it's Ephesians 5, just to set a premise. Ephesians chapter 5, and I believe it's 20. Two, wives, submit yourselves unto your husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. Therefore, let me jump down. Therefore, as the church is subject to Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Right. So we see the premise, wife to husband, is the same as husband to Christ, the same as husband to God, Same as Christ to God. This love that goes up looks the same way. This love that goes up looks the same way. And we can see that love in the book of 1 John. That's going to be 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3, right? And we set the premise more specifically for them in Ephesians 5 and verse 24. Okay? And that love says, I got to go back to 1 John chapter 5. And verse 3. It says, for this is the love of God. It says, for this we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. That is what love is going up. You do what they say. Christ loved God and did exactly what he said. And did exactly what he said. You're going to die for the sins of the world. Christ didn't want to. He actually prayed that that cup be removed from him. But not my will, Father, but your will be done. That's what Christ said. Right. He set the example for man and how to love Christ. Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. We have to keep his commandments, and his commandments are the Father's commandments. To love Christ is to love God. That love is one and the same. They are not one and the same. Don't get that twisted. Okay? We ain't all some Trinitarian, no oneness nonsense. They are separate. Right. But we don't have to look that high. We don't have to go all the way up to the Most High, because everything we pray Bahashem Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, in the name of Christ. That's how we always pray. That's how we move. We move in the name of Christ. We cannot even be brought near to God unless unless it would have been a mediator. He is our intercessor. Right? Right. So that's how that works. Love Christ. Do what he says. Therefore, Asha, in order to love Ayash or Ayashka, your husband, you got to do what he says. Right. The Bible talks about being under the law or the rule of your husband until he dies. And then you're no longer subject to those rules. You don't have to make sandwiches like that no more, since he did. All right. However, while he alive, that's how you better make that sandwich. It's simple. The brother said you can't kill him. The Bible also said that. That brother in the spirit. You see that? That brother in the spirit. So yeah, do not kill him. Okay? Okay? So you have to keep his commandments. It's subject in all things. Right? Then we got the other side of the coin. We got the other side on this side. Hold on. Select. I wanted to get that actually. Because let a Christian tell it anytime they talk about love is what?
like, I don't think they even have a solidified answer for that. It'd be super vague.
They use, well, I guess you ain't never been to them revivals. I guess you ain't never been to some revivals. They'll tell you, they'll always use the Greek when talking about love. They'll say it's agape love. You ever heard that term? Yeah, agape. That's love in the Greek. But since we're not Greek, we gonna get love in the Hebrew, okay? And love in the Hebrew is ahab. 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 I wonder if I could just spell one H. I would ask. Like that. I feel like you can still, well, no, because that looks like Abba. Well, no, because that looks like Abba. Yeah, because you can mistake this for Ah and then think this is another Ah that you drop the Ba, that you drop the Ah to that you drop bridge it with the Ba. Right. So nah, we're gonna keep it what I believe is more phonetically correct. Ahab. Correct. Yeah.
How you call it? He said feelings. You might have been talking about when we said love.
Yeah, that's what they talk about. That agape is that feeling of love.
It's like with
Ahab.
Would that be the only context for that? Would be when they speaking about following the Lord, obeying the Lord, or would you use it in other context?
You use it in. It says outline of biblical usage. It says to love. Human love for another includes family and sexual. Human appetite for something such as food, drink, sleep, wisdom. Human love for or to God. Human love, act of being a friend, lover, friend. God's love toward man. So it goes both ways. That's love down, that's love up.
Right.
Right? That's love. All right? Can be used in all those contexts. It can use friends, lovers, to like, lovely, lovable. God's love toward man, toward individual men, toward people, Israel, to righteousness. That's crazy. I said to people, Israel. The context. Hey, look. Whoa. It's like, in the word.
Read that again.
Yeah. So one of the definitions, it says God's love toward man, to individual men, to people, Israel, to righteousness.
Righteousness. That's what we brought out in 1 John 5:3.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's that love right there. That's that love right there. That's that Ahab. That's Ahab. And now Ahab going down does look different.
Right. It's like it'd be like first Jacob have I love, and so have I hate. Jacob have I love, right? That'd be
Hold on.
Salaki, sir. Salaki, sir. That would I mean that would Jacob have I love. Would that be a Ahab in that context?
Go back up there. Let me see if it works.
Come on. Did you get the question?
Yes. So the question was, if it would be the same thing with Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And yes, in essence, it would be that love, but that would be, yeah. Let's go with that. Look, because now we gotta further that, because he loved Jacob.
Right.
Now I need a verse for what the Most High's love for Jacob looks like. No, I wouldn't. No.
With love, putting love out.
Yeah, no. That would be more like the love Jacob, hate Esau. Prefer Jacob over Esau. Yes, but he still has. Okay. Yeah. That is an aspect of it. Is that preference? Right. So you can see that in Deuteronomy 7. Let's get the verse. Yes, let's get the verse. Yes. So this is what the opposite is saying. When you see Deuteronomy 7:6, it says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth." You can see that when a husband chooses a wife, because he puts her or them above all of the women on the face of the earth. He has a duty of marriage to just them.
It's like the Most High can choose multiple tribes to be above people, multiple women.
God, that's right. That's right. He chose 12 nations to be above all the earth, because Israel will be a nation of nations.
Right.
Nation of nations.
Right.
So he chose 12 nations to be above all. God forbid I choose too big. Nah, let me stop. Much less. Like, talk about 2, 3, maybe 4. Yeah. Talk about light work. Yeah, talk about. But yes, so you can choose and have that for them.
Right.
I like that. So yes, we will add Deuteronomy 7:6 to the down. You see that? Say it again.
Is it working?
Speak low into. I don't think it is. It might be. Okay, because I'm looking over here. Because you see, I see the bars go up when I'm talking pretty good. And I didn't see nothing go up when you were talking. Nothing go up until you got loud. And then I got one bar, which I'm thinking is just picking it up from here. Yeah. Deuteronomy 7:6 show that preference. The preference aspect of love. Right? I prefer this, not that. I love this. This is my favorite food, my favorite fruit, my favorite landmass, my favorite place to be, my favorite song, my favorite woman, my favorite nation. Right? What else? So we see it in submission, we see it in duty, we see it in obedience going up, and here we see preference going down. Right? And what does that preference then lead to?
Preference, what does it lead to?
Yeah.
Different treatment, love.
Yeah, what that love look like?
Well, what we said in the verse, they put you above all nations.
Oh, yeah, that's the preference.
That's
the preference. Then what is it? What is it then? What does it lead to? Preferring you over the rest of them.
A bond.
Yeah. Yeah, a bond. But think more so of duty. What does it do? Because that bond is a feeling. It feels nice.
Right.
Right? But what does it do? If you love these under you? Like, we love kids. I love kids.
Oh, it makes you protect
them. Makes you protect them.
Right.
Makes you provide for them.
Right. Right.
Right? Give me a verse for that. Give me a verse for providing the duty of the head to the body, the top to the bottom. Because understand that God loves, and this love translates this way, and this is what I didn't illustrate yet, but now I have to. Because understand that this love also goes like this. So just like this woman loves the man, so just like this woman loves the man, Christ. Just like the woman loves Christ, the woman also loves God. This same way. Man loves Christ, man also loves God. And these verses still apply. So when going down the love totem pole, we can see God loves Christ, Christ loves man, man loves woman. But God also loves man. God also loves woman. How does that look? What did he do to show this love? Yes, he chose them. Yes, we have a preference.
Oh, he gave his only begotten son.
That's exactly
right.
What we're looking for.
What kind of prayer?
That's exactly what we're looking for. That John 3:16 shows the love that the Most High had for the world. As you can see, love is to people, Israel, according to the definition itself, the Hebraic definition of love. Understanding that God loves Israel, that he gave his only begotten son.
Right.
He sacrificed what he loved the most for the nation he loves the most. You see that? See that? So now we can go back to Ephesians 5 and really understand the context of Ephesians 5 and the very next verse. When we go back to Ephesians chapter 5, and then we go to verse 25. It says, husbands, love your wives. This is now going down.
Ayash.
It would be Ayash, Ahab, Ashaka. Ashaka. Let me make sure. Make sure. Yes. Ashaka. That would be husbands. Maybe even, I would probably even say husbands. So maybe Ashayam. Ashayam. Aha. Ashayamka. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. Yahusha. I know how to say it in Greek, ecclesia, but the gathering of Israelites will be the congregation, and that would be tabernacle of the congregation. So that would be congregation. Let me see if they didn't have church in Hebrew. It would be congregation. That's what it would relate to. Congregation. Congregation unto all the congregation of Israel. And congregation in Hebrew would be Ida. Ida. So what we're going to do is group this right here. We're going to group man and woman. Because just like it says in Galatians, there's no Jew nor Greek, no male nor female. We're all one under Christ Jesus. So under him, he looks at all of us as the same thing as the church, which would be it would be Ida. Ida, which is also congregation, is the church / congregation. Church / congregation is Ida. Ida Yasharal. The Church of Israel. The congregation of Israel. Yeah, I'm gonna put Yasharal. Yashar. 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 Yes, sir.
So you said church congregation is synonymous, right?
Yes.
So why do people say church congregation in the same sentence? Like church congregation.
Yeah, I understand that seems redundant, but that happens all throughout the Bible. He loved Jacob. He will put Israel. They always use those dualities next to each other. It's like there is really, they don't even understand that they're using church as a Greek term and congregation as a Hebrew term and just mushing them together. Yeah, because church doesn't even appear in the Old Testament.
But
No. Yes. So if I look up, because see, I would look up first. Let me make sure. But yes, I believe that's the case. Church. I look up church, and you see, build my church. Church. Hear the church. 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 From Matthew on. So when I go to church, ecclesia, that's what it is in the Hebrew. I mean, Salakia, that's what it is in the Greek. And then it doesn't have, they don't have a Hebrew root for that. But the definition says a gathering of citizens called out from their homes into some public place, assembly, right? The assembly of the Israelites. Assembly of the Israelites. That's the church that they're talking about. In a Christian sense, an assembly of Christians gathering for worship in a religious meeting, a company of Christians. And we know at that time, Christians would just mean follower of Christ. Right. And the followers of Christ were all Israel. Right. Because he only came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right. Right. So when we look at congregation in the Hebrew, we look at congregation and then it says congregation of Israel. And we look at that word and it be Ida, congregation, gathering, assembly, multitude, people, company. That's what that is. That's what that is. And everybody knows there's no they'll tell you all throughout the Old Testament, the Most High is speaking strictly to Israel. Strictly, that changes when it gets to the New Testament. So that's why here it doesn't even have to give the context of Israel. It doesn't have to give that because it's already asserted that this is only to Israel. Right. But in the New Testament, they needed to give that context because they knew it would be taken out of context. Yes. The scholars know, a lot of the times, the scholars know what it is. So they put what it is. So even like the word for virgin in a literal translation of the word virgin in Greek, it only means somebody who never had sex. It's not gendered at all. But the Strong's Concordance says a woman of marriageable age. Says a woman of marriageable age. Context of virgin, because it's transliterated directly from the Hebrew, can be a woman of marriageable age. Right. So even in the lexicon, they knew that, and they put that context in there because they understood that when reading a Hebraic, you look at it through a Hebraic lens. Without a Hebraic mindset, you can never understand a Hebraic book. Right. Without understanding niggas speak, you ain't never gonna understand what niggas is talking about. You're never gonna get it. Right? When I say, hey, shorty, you got a man? She know what I'm talking about. Or if I be like, hey, whose man's is this? That's a totally different thing. Right. That's a totally different person altogether. Yeah, that's my man's. Yo, chill. Come here, bro. Like, stop. Yo, get your man's, bro. That's my main man. That's my main man. Man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like using those terms without the context, you're lost. That's what happens when Christians read this book. When the devil reads this book, right, context is completely lost. So that's why we can put Ephesians 5 here as well. Ephesians 5 and 25. Right here it is. And we just gave you The Hebraic love chart.
Right.
The Hebraic family structure, the Hebraic love chart, really is a love chart. That's what we'll call this. So you'll see love going down. What was it? Isn't that the song? Ooh, you make my love come down. All the way down. You see it come all the way down. The God love, Christ love, husband, father, man love, wife, mother, woman. And then we see love go up. We see how it looks going up. In a Hebraic lens.
Right.
With a Hebraic mindset. Now we can understand how love works. Now we can understand the whole thing. We can understand the whole map. And now let me do my shout out before we get out of here. We're gonna shout out, of course, the Kwame Allah over here in the building holding down Shamar for us. We got Matla always checking in with us. The Water Ottawa checking in with us. We got Elder Charles, the Water Brother Charles as usual. That brother staying here. We got Margaret Tazalaya. Margaret, Tazalaya. Not Ashaya. Not she is Ashaya. She is my wife. However, her name is Tazalaya. All right, Most High Christ. Just keep in mind, sisters, that's my first wife, and I am available. You can contact my camp leader, Officer Yamiya, Officer 5000 over Atlanta. You can contact him, and he'll put you in touch. Most High Christ.
Right.
You can ask it. I do pretty good. All right. So like it. Then we got young man Chris, Most High Christ. See you for the feast Sunday. Hey, see you come through for the feast. That Most High Christ, huh? Then we got ATL Gun Club. That's Baba Yaga. All right. We got the temple right there. Hayakala. All right. He building temples in another country, according to some. Right. Most High Christ. Let's see. Most High Christ. Look forward to seeing you. And we also have Officer, man, he always checking in with me too. Officer Mawasizi. Sir. All right. Wouldn't have that rhythm unless a man with that salt came and gave it to us. And you talking about, all right. Most High Christ. And with that, the Water for checking in with us, the Water for being here. Hopefully we edified you today with the love chart, the Hebraic love chart. We got that. Put this in your notes. Put this in your heart. Put this in your mind. Attach this to you as a person, because this is what you'll need going forward. He said, Salakia, sister can contact my camp leader as well. It's the same camp leader. All right, no sweat. It's right. About to bring a strapping young lad up here. You can contact his camp leader. Also, it is the same camp leader. Check in with Officer Yabia. Right. All right. Yeah. God. All right. With that, we'll pass class off to priest and prophet of 50. Nakwam Ya Allah.
Most High Christ. Great class, Ottawa. Great class. All right. This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th in the Hebrew, my Ishara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. We got the upcoming Holy Convocation. We have the Feast of First Fruits, which is this Sunday, May the 31st. 7 p.m. Make sure y'all pull up to the school. Remind Akim and Avwat to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. And we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the men of Israel, men of Israel, Elijah Shabbat, Elijah, Rock, Yahweh. All right, we're gonna give a salute to the sister online, men of Israel, Elijah Shabbat, Elijah Shabbat, Yahweh. And with that, class dismissed.